Here we are at the Nissan dealership where we've taken the car to have it charged just at least for a little while, several hours this morning, and that'll get us on the road so we can go visit my son Jeremiah and probably find another place where we can, maybe a supercharger. That's what we're hoping, and we can still be visiting him while we charge. It's perfectly convenient. So there we go. We just easily pull that out, put it back where it belongs.
Pull out the adapter.
And close it, and nobody even knows it's there. Just been joined by Michael Whitman, one of the leaders of alternative energy in Los Angeles, and he's explaining about bio-char.
The ultimate byproduct, which is the most valuable thing, is the bio-char from this organic biomass waste. And we take in waste, and the only waste we have when we're done, after we get the energy and the biochar,
is carbon,
water vapor.
Oh, and water.
That's our waste product,
yeah.
And a minor CO2, which we will export into greenhouses or algae ponds. And we're putting in 16 acres of greenhouses in the next couple of phases of our project in Prineville, Oregon.
Do you have a website?
We have a few. I'm the vice president of biochar development for International Tech Corp. They're out of Oregon. And then I have my company, which is Blue Sky Biochar, and I do distribution and consultation and other things related to it. So I've got it in stores, I've got farmers using it, a few here and there. The row crop farmers can't wrap their head around it yet because they can't see the price difference that they have to put in per acre. And even though biochar has amazing attributes, one, it has a high surface area, so it absorbs moisture, holds it, and basically drought tolerates things. My garden, I started using char 3 years ago. I'm using 55% less water than I was before I started. It is carbon negative 3 to 1, meaning for every pound we put in the ground, we're removing 3 pounds of carbon from the atmosphere. The runoff issues with farming, this is a big one. If this alone was captured and utilized, it would be amazing because it reduces the runoff by 80%.
Yeah.
So the terrible dead zones in the Gulf are going to eventually dissipate as we establish biochar in those farming regions. So a lot of really amazing things are coming from it. And you know, the pyrolysis system that we use, the thermal recovery unit, which is our proprietary system, basically is the most advanced commercial system on the market today.
That's fantastic.
There's a lot of small ones. There's a few very, very big ones, which are way out of reach of most groups. But we're in that commercial zone where we dominate. And we've got deals going on all over the place. So we'll be able to not only mitigate organic waste, but we can also do plastics and rubber tires. We can also do wastewater treatment filter cake, which is a huge issue in the wastewater treatment industry, because they've been taking that and land applying it, and that's gone. You can't do that anymore. And when a water treatment plant, particularly the one in Thousand Oaks we've been working with, ships their stuff out, it's 85% water. 15% solid. It goes 70 miles using diesel fuel to ship water. So one of our strategic partners has a process of squeezing the water out before we get to pyrolysis, because you have to have less than 20% moisture. So we can squeeze it down to 65% solid and 35% water. And that alone creates huge savings to water treatment plants around the country.
So for people who don't know what pyrolysis is, you're burning the hydrogen in organic compounds to generate energy, which gives you heat and electricity and steam, and the hydrogen is producing water that goes into the atmosphere.
Right. And what is interesting about this thermal recovery system is that it does it so cleanly, so we can permit anywhere in the country. And there are other attributes to biochar as well. I mean, carbon negative, water retention, nutrient retention is really important. But one of the other great attributes, or things that we need to do, is our soil is very carbon poor, and the ability for the microbes to expand is very limited. the microscopic pores in the biochar create a home for the microbes, for the roots and the fillet of the roots to move into, and they flourish beyond what the soil can provide.
That's fantastic. And the biochar itself is inert, right? It's pure carbon.
Yeah.
So it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Now what we've done is we went a step ahead. Nobody else is doing what we're doing in one aspect, and that is the application. Biochar is an amazing product, but it's very, very dusty. And so we pelletized it. And we've reduced the dust by 95%.
So this is Deborah Dupré talking to Michael Whitman and Dr. Paul Brown. And Michael, if people want to know more about what you're doing, we're running out of time now. If you could just give us some links.
Yeah, blueskybiochar.com is my website where you can learn about biochar. And if you choose to get it, you can get it from the site. I also sell on eBay. I sell on JP Selects. You know JP, John Paul DeJoria. Well, he put our product on his luxury items site, and we sell through stores and other methods as well.
Thank you very, very much.
International Tech Corp out of Oregon is the company that I work for, and then Blue Sky Biochar is my own firm.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Deborah.
Thank you.